Good evening, friends. Welcome to TBD 57 or 8. I don't know. Plenty of numbers there are. There certainly are. It could well be 57. It is 57. Most definitely 57. Yes. Here we are. And this is decommissioned, is what it is. Because everything is now hooked up to the nuclear heating thing. Or cheers, yes, decommissioned. Well, it is sitting around here. I don't think I'll tear it down. Maybe. This pipe. Yes, you see, there are so many pipes. Look at this. Look at this mess. But this, I found some mod. I don't know if it will work, but three ins and 3 outs. I don't know if it actually has. Also, therefore, has the flow that is required. But when I hooked it up to the heat exchanger over there, everything heated up pretty quickly. And these buildings are all either it says that they're creating pollution and heating themselves, or they don't take any harm from it. That's a bit. I suppose it's a choice by the modder, but not maybe a fan of it. No. These don't have a thermometer, but these people still freeze and get cold and get sick, and either leave or die, depending on difficulty settings. But you see, it's all overflowing with people here now. How many people are there here? 14,700. And there is only one place to get food. That is here. I would imagine this place would be pretty busy. Well, it doesn't seem that busy. Oh, it seems the train arrived as it comes in bursts, I would think. This looks like a pretty dense amount of people that are approaching. Yes, this is more like it. Now we have. Yes, very good. This is the best combination to fill out the workplace. You need both people commuting in and people living nearby, I suppose. Although I have been able to fill up, yes, 2 oil refineries with only trains. Regular trains coming in. And maybe sustained it 500 workers in both for 7 seconds. Yes, it's in the playlists of Petroleum Prefecture somewhere. Indeed. That's awful. This train is full. That is not great. I wonder how this is doing, because this I believe has been running for a while now. You don't have any crops, okay, but you have managed to make a total of 714 tons of meat. Very good, and so. Well, one thing that we could definitely be doing is supplying the local people here with their own meat. We have these meat for the circle. Yes. I don't think that we need two. But no, I'm not getting the distribution office involved with this. But we only need one. Preferably, we will take out the one that is empty here. it doesn't matter because it is quite specific in what it loads. Yes, but the meat will go bad. No, it won't. Ah, yes, you're still at the depot, or you are depoted. Should we remove you from the line? No. But we'll change the line around a bit. Sjön Road Cargo Station. Yes, but not Padumerice, or whatever it is here. Remove. Yes, and add. We don't have a single road cargo station connected to this. That is terrible. Wait just a moment there. It might not be possible to get one in neither. Where are your factory connections? Road cargo station. We have, yes. We have things sort of everywhere, more or less. And here there is an electrical wire, of course. But that can be rearranged. That can definitely be rearranged. Like that. If it wasn't for the okay, there's the substation too, but no, the wire. But then it will not be possible to get that wire in. Crap. This place definitely needs a proper road cargo station set up, but it's not getting it right now. It's getting it later. You load. Yes. Most of the things should be brought out by train, but it should also be possible for lots of vehicles to get in here. Of course. If we want to continue using this sneaky switching and pausing track here, then we cannot use these. No. And we definitely want an alternative to going through. Yes, and the easiest way to do it was there. Yes, it is quite complicated to redo it properly. And to do that would involve another hook. That would involve another hookup to the roundabout. Yes, then again, we're removing. We are resignaling a roundabout for construction. Are you crazy, man? How much railroad are we going to have here? Until it's enough. Is what. And maybe even have okay, train diesel station. Where is the closest one? I think the closest one is pretty far away, actually. The closest one is over there. Yes, it is pretty far away. Yes, if we'd have a train diesel station somewhere in here, somewhere around here. That you would need to be able to enter and exit at least from the roundabouts in both directions. And if you're going through, yes, you can go through the train diesel station maybe. We could have one that is one way and one that is two way, maybe. That might be something. Train diesel station. About out here. And then railway out to there then, I suppose. Yes. Now we want pretty close to this. We want the diamond as close as absolutely possible, actually. No, now you're doing silly things. Yes, it will be very close indeed. Is that enough? Not for all trains, but the long trains will have to figure out a way to go around. Or something, I suppose. Oh, lovely. Yes, indeed. Always lovely, this. There we go. But if you have the diamond here, if we have the diamond here, of course not. I should have known. Will you do it? No. Come on. We'll have to do it all the way in here then. Too sharp a turn. What the hell is wrong with you? No, it's not too sharp a turn. Yes, but don't be silly. Yes, it's the kink in there probably that is... Well, I suppose this roundabout could be perpetually two-way. You can go whichever way you want on it. What would that require? That would require... Oh, and we have all this to consider as well. Yes. Because this is too close, and it will be too close to there as well, I think. Yes, because if you come in here, maybe we only need one. We don't need a diamond. Why the hell do you need a diamond if it's a one-way? If it's a one-way roundabout. You only need to get back onto that side. Yes, but then we can... we could still use this for passing. Yes, you were saying you were going to have that possibility to go out again, turn around, so to speak, and also to pass through. Well, ideally those would be in sim. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Was that necessary then? Yes, it was. But this will be one way, I suppose. And this. Yes, this will be the other way. Okay. One way. That yes, going that way. Yes, it only makes sense. Get on with it, please. Okay. I shall try and do my best here. Well, since we are coming up on the train this station, well, they can maybe not go around the roundabout. They might not like it. Maybe we should have. As all the possibilities in the world, we'll have 6 tracks in width here up on the mountainside, if it will allow it. That is. Which we cannot be certain about. Think that's the one we want. Yes. Yes, you see, that's the curvature you want to the junction. If you get the straight one, it might work, but it might also mean that it's cursed or something, and you should probably not do it that way. Yeah? Well, valuable lessons here. Another good lesson to have learned is to either plan out in advance or realize that your plans have changed from where you started and you need to readjust slightly. Which we just did here. A little bit late, but not too bad. And if you do this without looking really silly, we don't need any stupid switching or ways to turn around in here, because if they want to turn around after having fueled up in here, they have to go on the roundabout. That's the way it is. No fancy business going on here. Right, that's it. Build. Now there is there is two ways of doing this. Either re-signal the roundabout one more time for construction things, or pay for a few bits and pieces here. Yes, a few of the bits and pieces, like the diamond crossing and that basically. Yes, and if they so then choose to build long enough that they will clear here, then they will whatchamacallit, find their way back and so on, and everything will be great, maybe. Now we need out here we need a road access too. How? There are a few pylons and things in the way, and railroad, and sounds like a challenge. But there is lots of there's medium voltage too, right? I don't think a road is going to happen right there. A road might be happening here. Here is a road and a bridge. We're building up or building up. Well, we're digging up, or what should you call it? Increasing the height of the terrain is what we're doing. Yeah, without caving over the railroad, please. Is that enough, you think? Have a look at the wireframe. Is it definitely possible to get a road in? Let's see at what level it would put us over the railroad if we were to do, for example, one of these. That will not work. What if we were to do one of these? It is not very flexible about where it wants to place its pillars. Try a different. No, you are neither flexible, but you have different pillars. You also have those things which will clip into the train, unfortunately. No, that's unacceptable. Is what that is. Wait a minute, do we have any more road planned in? No, it's only this. Cancel. Well, you did it before, but yes, it's good that you don't do it. We want this taller if we could have it taller. That is, it might not really be possible to get it much taller though, without destroying the railroad. That is, there it goes. Yes, there it goes. But maybe, just maybe, yes, it will be quite an incline to get up. But I think you'll manage. Oh, come on. You can do this. Want to do this? Yes, we just need to... There we have something, yes. Okay. Is that acceptable? Barely. But maybe it will have to do. I think so. It's this or the level crossing of death here. So I suppose we'd rather have this than the level crossing of death. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. There we go. And do a fancy type of road all the way. Too sharp of the thing. No. I want you to do a nice curve. Do your magic. If you can. And if my diggers are in range, they should be. Or are they out of fuel, or what's happened? There was a bit of solid rock maybe to get through, yes. Now we still need to get down there as well. How are you supposed we do? Supposing that we do this, we need to maintain a steady decline in altitude. This might... okay. Yes. Go ahead. And no, you didn't build far enough that you would find your way home, or is it because... I see it is not fenced off here correctly. We have a train in here. Yes. We need to fence this off. And wait a minute here, what are you doing? Yes, that is the correct place to have them on that side. And here, didn't I do any? No, I didn't do any. Yes, I can. Watch me. There you go. And now you're not so confused anymore, are you? No, I'm not confused at all. Very good. Unfinished road. Yes, indeed, it shall remain so for a while, I think, because that thing is going to take some time to build. But this they are getting to from Oskarshamn. Really? I thought it too far away, but maybe it isn't. Or obviously it isn't, but no, that's good. Except, of course, I wasn't really expecting that, so you won't be able to make your way out of here. Because this, I was not planning on this. I was planning on these people doing it, you know, when this gets finished in a while. But you auto-found this. Did you not? Yes, you did. Okay, fine. We can even turn it off, maybe. For now, I don't know of any railroad building in the short. And what you should probably do, yes, if you want some more performance out of the game, since I've been a bit stuck up on that lately here, yes, I've gone quite deep into it. You should probably go around and turn off auto search, you know, for everything, for all construction offices, for all everything. But what the hell? No, I'm not going to do that. Searching for construction sites sounds like an excellent thing for a thread to do. doesn't it? A child process, you know. Wouldn't it? Anyway, yes, these are still full. I don't know if that is a good thing or not. It depends. If they get full of workers to such an extent that people fail to get to the shop, basically, yes, then we have a problem. Yes, you see, all the passengers go off here because all except 5, as they didn't want to go shopping. They were after something else. So if anything, that's the problem, is that the trains are full of workers that don't really have anywhere to work. The only places we have for work is here, and all these food-related factories, of course, which aren't few by any means, but still there are 400 workers standing around there, whilst also, you know, the things here are pretty well staffed and so, you know. I haven't dared look, considering we have probably used up a whole lot of crops here to produce that, and I haven't looked at the thing. I haven't even looked at this, but 87,000 sounds pretty good. A little bit unhappy. Maybe a slight... Has there been a fluctuation in the satiation? I doubt it. No, but what I want to know is how much crops has this taken out of here? A fair bit, yes. And also I'd imagine that the risk of getting trains stuck here is quite significant. Well, they haven't gotten stuck, but at least severe queuing could occur. Most definitely. I think there is space for it, more or less. Right, this old hospital was never actually implemented. No, let's do that now. Should, yes, we should. All of these. You work at the other hospital now. That should have been the last of them. Yes, and then we'll tear this down a little bit and complete this road/street here, which would get some staffing in here, I would hope. Right? Just need to wait for all the ambulances to get home, deliver their patients, maybe, as they think, I think they did, and then realize that I'm going to work at another hospital now, and if they did not realize, like, Like you, for example, you didn't get the picture, or something went wrong somewhere. There's only one left, and now you're gone. That means that we say goodbye to Poloshevo Hospital number 14 or something. I don't know exactly what it is, plenty. This is good. It is all good. What we would need is a bit more crops, both out there for the factories around the lake, around sjön. But we'll also need a few more fields somewhere. And we can't be kicking that can down the road for more than, 1 more year is fine. 2 is probably fine too. Then you might be pushing it. But yes, no one is working there. Very good. How is the pollution around here? I wonder. Pollution monitoring station. Yes, they're very easy to find. It is there. In a very convenient place for the heat pipes. Yes, the heating plant doesn't produce anything, but the food industry is quite dirty, considering it is food industry. Yes, especially the meat industry. Yes. And we are going through a ridiculous amount of it here, especially considering that no one really is eating this. No. And one really easy thing to do. Yes, that's something that we can do immediately. That will offload. You're confused. Okay, you didn't maybe build far enough to be able to get home. Or what seems to... No, you didn't. Or rather, there's someone in the way. Whatever your problem is, we shall fix it by helping you on your way home. There you go. Well, I don't know why you did. It must not have cleared the points right there. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see later on if it comes back and if we catch it and so on. But we were looking for all map cargo wagon refrigerator. If we look for that, maybe. This cannot be all the cargo wagons that we have. These must only be the ones that are not connected to a train, or rather that are not part of a train. Yes, these are the ones. Yes, mean, this is pretty meat. Yes. But you coal. Okay, yes, coal. How yes, the way we find it is in here. We look meat we have, and then we look at in trains. There is no meat in any train. God damn it. Then there is another way of finding these trains, and I should not have closed that down because that contained a shortcut to getting to it. But we can fly. Do a quick fly over to where it is that we keep the meat, unless I get lost. Which really I should not do. No. Here it is. Yes, here comes the meat train even right now. Yes, you're one. And what about the other one? Chemistry meat. That was you, right? And the other one is this that we already had too. Okay. So you're only going to do one thing different from how you're currently doing it. And that is that you're going to load meat from over here instead. Where is it? Here. Load. And you cannot be allowed to wait. Either we have a great mount or we don't. That's the way I figure it, you know, this will get full eventually, 2,500 tons, and then we will draw 18 megawatts. 18? We cannot handle that, you know. No. That would need a dedicated power plant. Or high voltage line. How far away are we from Ringhals? A little bits of a way, but it is high voltage. It is quite accommodating to what it'll do. Yes, if we look at a place like this that has gathered up a whole lot of meat, it is full of meat and it draws 6 megawatts, so we don't need to worry. It doesn't go all the way. No. 6 megawatts. Okay, and that line is 8. I'm pretty confident. So we're fine. We should be fine. Yes. Of course we'll be fine. Yes, it's February. Snow is falling. It's the 22nd of February. Is that the day that the snow falls? I wonder if it is the same day every year that the snow is falling as it is. That it is starting to snow. I mean, it should be pretty easy to remember, you know. 22nd of the second. 2. Nice. I wish I make an effort at least, maybe. Are you ever at the point that you get a voltage drop here, by the way? If that's the case, then we need to fix. Or supply more, yes. There was a fluctuation. When you're pulling away this particular time, it's fine. It is okay, but we cannot add another train without voltage drops. Yes, and here I was thinking, you know, since Well, this one is still very much useful. You know, this could actually be serve as a test to see if this thing is working as intended or not. See if we this thing it couldn't serve as a test. No, there's not enough things connected to this, and it isn't even hot as it is. Oh. Yes, that is the problem with this heating thing that we have. No, not connecting that to that. That's not a good idea. We need this pipe directly to there, or well, changing this then to here. And that's interesting. That is an interesting experiment. I wonder what will happen if we... They will probably be quite sad and upset out here, I would think. But yes, and is it necessary to do this in February? No. It is not. But you see, you're barely... well, you're keeping warm. But it's not like we have a lot of margin. They might feel like, you know, the margin that we had, we felt was plenty. Oops, goddammit. Now I'm destroying things that I'm not intending to destroy. This, get that back in. Yes, like it never happened. It's still keeping warm over there. That's good. So how you have got to be kidding me. You aren't kidding me, obviously, but really, you know what I mean. That bit only, yes, that bit only, that bit only, that bit only. Now will you do it? You won't. You will not ever do it. It will always be too long. Yes. That is unfortunate. And this was also a bit, you know, unnecessary to do. And it also looks a whole lot worse than it did before. Yes. And if this is, when doing things like this, make sure that it is all one thing. Otherwise they'll only be able to construct a bit of it. And people will freeze to death, and you'll wonder why, and then you find, oh, there's a chunk missing here. This is missing, by the way, for reasons, yes. It's the last pipe going to the bitumen heating plant. We might even remove it. And for some reason, it is not entirely clear. These two, and we have live, so to speak, heating lines nearby, not anymore. Go, it went great. And then I was thinking if we could expand the land mass a bit here. Yes, it would seem so. Yes, maybe it is possible to overdo the waterfront things, but then again, if something is worth doing in excess, apparently, as well, in addition to doing properly. Also can be worth doing in excess. That sounds like a good attitude. How are these working out, by the way? well, pretty good. They don't have electricity at that one. They have at this one. For random reasons. But yeah, it's working out pretty good. The next question, of course, becomes, can we really strain this anymore? It's full of workers, you know. And no, this is the defunct bus platform. We need to transport workers on the railroad. Get them to here. And here and here, and here basically. But that's it. Yes, I mean, I suppose we could have like an enormously overstaffed hospital here. Just to offload a few workers from the railroad. And we could force them all to go to this bus platform, which is a dead end. And then they'll be without job for the day, but that's basically throwing potential and workforce away. Which doesn't sound like a good thing to be doing. And I forgot to keep... How is it goes? Steer it up, you know, little darling. Keep it in it, or how is it? Yes, that's what I forgot to do here. But I don't think that hope is lost. Oh, I don't think so. It's pretty hot in there, yes. Oh, goddammit, pardon me. No, I cannot stand for that. I'm going to have to remove that. I'm going to have to make a note. Does that mean that I will remember to remove it? I am not sure. Which number was this? Was it 57 or 58 or I don't know. 49, 15, something thereabouts. Anyways. Yes. What is it that you are not hearing? Because I am typing this down now, so that I can remove it later on. I sat down rather abruptly, and drinking carbonated drink can have the effect of gases, accumulating in the stomach. And sitting down abruptly can have them release. So make them release, so to speak. No, we can't stand for that, That should not imply that I can stand for anything that is said here. Maybe. I don't know. It is... yeah, what is it? I don't know that neither. But what I do know is that we're going to need a little promenade here or something, and this heating pipe is annoyingly in the way. And I wonder how much can be done about it. Because... Yes, but if... Okay. As you see, it's here. This is completely predictable what's going to happen here. Yes, if possible, I would like to have this heat pipe over by the other ones, such as here. But it might become too long in the process. You never know. Not in this case, though. Though, should have maybe removed just a tad bit more of it. No, it's fine. Where the hell is this road, is the street going to cross? Is it ever going to cross? Well, it could hook up to there. We don't need that space for heat pipes anymore. Oh, so then it can cross there. Very nice. I think that this even completes the inner ring road, does it not? By accident, almost. Or at least, not... Yes, it will be a little bit rough over there. That's the way it is. Yes, music machine, there we go. What I should have done, instead of trying to type down timestamps and things, should have been to do one of those. Because that would have drawn my attention to that place on timeline. Timeline? Yes. Sounds like you're doing video editing. No, not video editing. No. On the audio timeline, that's what we do. Indeed. Never mind. But yes, this is rather good, this I think, except that maybe we are leaning a bit heavy on the meat production. I don't know. But then, the way I figure it, when it's full, it's full. And then it will all be good. And we should definitely be employing more meat trains. Which means that we should be building more refrigeration cars, wagons, since we don't have any, I believe, at all. And we seem to be full on these for the moment. We don't need any more of those. Thank you very much. Cargo wagon. Refrigeration, yes. And how are we doing here? No locomotives in sight. In here, there's one, but it's busy. Okay, crap. Come on, then we go. Yes, it is a bit unfortunate that the depot area, the long depot area, the sorted and all nice depot area, is also a little bit far away from the place where these things are made. Yes, clear schedule, please, and then go to. Well, okay, we didn't need to clear its schedule, but anyway, whatever. Go. Yes, do this. Go here. Go there. Then go into this one. And we'll try and gather as many of those as we can, and then have it. Yes, this. The developer has claimed that if they are below 30%, which I believe this might be even below enough to trigger a proper refueling thing. They should refuel if passing by or being close to a train diesel station, according to the developer himself. Peter Adamczyk, or how apologies if mispronouncing last name. No. Yes, you went in there, but I can't confirm that is 30%, or if it's the regular, if it was 30%, or if it was the regular thing. No. And I think the deal is that we're pretty much screwed when it comes to the fueling thing. It's the way it is it's and the way it's working is how it's intended to be working. It's my interpretation. Yes. Also, that many things will probably not be polished. But we can maybe hope for, a Soviet Republic 1, which is this, when it is full of stuff and sort of kind of working enough to call it that. Then we get the Soviet Republic 2, which is the exact same thing, but completely rewritten from scratch, with still the same mechanics, but multi-threaded. Yes, we can run it on supercomputers. Yes, I will run it on my welding rig, and it will run smooth. Maybe. Or it will run like crap. I might not know what I'm talking about. That is implied. That caveat, with everything. Really. Except for my prognostications regarding the fire here. If they were positive before, they are no longer positive. They are now bad. This. Come on, you want to do this? Have I really mean that? It is very close to going critical here. I think in fact that did it. Yes. Pretty confident that did it, yes. This is very limited to the amount of workers, but then again, it's also very limited. The town is very limited to the amount of workers that can live here, or the amount of people that can live here. Yes. So that's all good. Yes, we're going to set up meat trains eventually. But how do we get meat out to places? Well, one thing that one could do, yes, it was the thing of, well, the point of doing all this business was so that we didn't have to have this, That is correct. Fantastic. That means we can remove it. This may be a bit, unnecessary to remove it just now. But why not? So we can get going on the road cargo stations. That's going to require some quite complicated bridging and things to get out of here. But then this is not going to be what is it? 6 I don't know. No, it's not going to be 6 tracked. Well, it is, but 2 tracks they don't really go anywhere. So don't go on those. No, you wouldn't. And this, you have a switch there, yes. And you have a roundabout very close by. and you have a train diesel station, and you have everything, which means that this should be proper. No funny business should be required. Unnecessary changing, but still it is going into a junction. So, well, at least from this way it will be one way. And that we cannot, yes, we can now also accommodate longer trains here. This power line though, and that is currently, is that for, right, that goes just, does it go straight through here, or does it, no, it connects to there. Yes, it is this, all of the food industry, which currently is not using anything because they don't have any crops, but crops will be coming. Yes, and of course one quite obvious thing that we could do for this season is to take one of the trains that goes out of this crop storage here, this place. Yes. The shorter one, I'd say. Yes. Take that and not assign you to line, rather erase from line. Which you will be erased from the line when we do this. Go there and unload. And don't go there. And I mean, you could even come here now. Why don't you? Well, one reason not to come here may be that it is unfinished. No, I don't think so. I think it's quite finished. Yes, except for these bits, but that's something completely different. And that will still be a while because we cannot get to it until this is done. Yes, we could then try and implement, passing tracks here. Yes, if you don't want to go and refuel and things. Sure, yes. Could even take off a passing track here if you don't want to refuel. But no. Is there anywhere to go here for the railroad? Well, it is this place, but we are already connected to that place quite efficiently. Through here. So the only reason to go around the mountain there would be to do it, I suppose. Is to have a railroad here. And maybe have a thing here. I mean, little community here. It maybe that is something that we could ponder. Does this place need to be more, expanded upon? I don't know. Do you have adults living with their parents? 804k. I have gotten to that point now. I should be proud. I am. Yes. Of course. Great city. Or a great metropolitan area, this. Whatever you call it. yes, since we have the style here, except for the ones on this side of the street for some reason, we should continue. I think we could even get a third one of these in, couldn't we? It might be too large, but it's certainly worth checking. Residential, right there you go. Yes, yeah. Is that, yes. Pardon me, I'm just double checking a few production things here, yes. Now this thing, simultaneous production, live to tape, it is not easy. It is not easy. But it is the only way I could think of doing it. Yes. Like they do radio basically, but with visual accompaniment. Here we have, or whatever. Is it radio? No. Stop talking rubbish now. Yes. And find the damn building that you're looking for is this one. Yes. Yes, another one will easily fit. Will it still be reachable from the platform? You think? I think it will. This should hook up to there somehow, but that's not going to comply. Okay. Yes, not that you'll have much use for it, but still. At least not the people living in there. I don't know if vehicles can. I think that vehicles can drive through these. People can pass through them anyway. Should we get that then? Yeah, we should. Except for this bit. This bit we should not have. This bit we should pay for. And maybe something along these lines here will do. Yes. It's not possible to connect up onto there, so we'll only fake it. And this is the one that's important, that we want. Yes, pointing that way. I don't think that there is no, there is no chance of this not working. Road and this at the same time, no, they're going to get stuck. Right, the next housing development should be here, obviously. If you want to do one of these sticking out into the lake things, why not have it all around? Yes, I mean, you make a good argument. There's nothing wrong with it, as far as I can. But we cannot do this until. And no, you know, the things I'm wondering is, do we connect these up directly to the road, or do we have a footpath in between? Waterfront villas. 160 workers, quality of flats. Yes. There should also be new things in here. Yes, Sugni Lofts, 99 DPRK mansion. Now this is obviously what I should be living in. I mean, if it's good enough for Kim Jong-un, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good enough for me. Where did it go? There. 80 workers, yes, indeed, it's even named mansion and it has workers, very good. I think it works the same way as my current residence, but that will do lovely. Waterfront villas, version 3 or version 1, I suppose this is. I'm thinking, packing them in quite tightly is the name of the game. And the kindergarten. What? This old world. This kindergarten doesn't require heating. And none of these buildings really do. Yes, that is annoying. But still, we provide heating. It's just that they don't die if we would have a hiccup at this thing. But it doesn't seem to. I don't think there's any reason to worry about that. Put it that way. Yes, and on the other side, it's going to be the exact same thing. Or maybe we should have a school here too. Grammar and skilled trades school. Cannot build on the water. Very, very close to the kindergarten. Incredibly close to the kindergarten. Yes, and then go back into residential. Right. Right about where currently we're residing there, yes. Let's see, the station is there. We are still not on the fringes of this. I don't think. We're not moving that many people in. Some parts are required and some parts you don't want to do. Have we gotten to... Is this the end? No, this is not the end. But we may need to reshape the shoreline here a bit. And have them at a different angle too. Something along these lines. Waterfront villas. Yes. Now this is getting a little bit of a ways away. Yes, this is probably too far away. We'll keep it there for now. And wait for them to finish the road, and once they have done so, we will hook up a whole lot of footpaths. Yes. And whilst doing that, yes, even though they don't really suffer if we don't provide heat, I'm still going to provide heat for them. Yes, we can use. Yes, I can try out these things from the same package that pump came from. That has 3 inputs and 3 outputs, or if it works. I'm not sure the heating mechanic works. I don't know how the heating mechanic works. Nobody knows, except Peter Adamczyk. He knows, sort of, I think, but there is no documentation. There is no manual to this game. Oh. It's a good thing it is so intuitive. Absolutely. I think around here somewhere would be a pretty good place for a heat exchanger. Yeah. Or what about over here? That might even be a better place. Because that would even cover if we would like to building something here, which we most certainly would eventually, maybe. And it should be cannot build due to infrastructure. Oh yes, you can. I told you. You were going to try a special thing. Yes, sorry. need to remove that too. Heating exchanger is this one. Yes, it's basically it's the same thing as the original one, but it has 3 inputs. Not that we need to put that much heat in here, but should we want to do that, we have an impossible job of drawing in 3 more heat pipes here. Isn't this enough? No, it's not enough. This is a metropolis, or shall be, is about to become. So on. Heat pipes. I think that we go over the railroad, right? And keep it with the other ones. Now, since this is electrified railroad, we want to be sure to clear it. Yes, good clearance. It is even a bit unnecessarily tall. That seems as though that should be connected. But if I do that, I'm going to have to do that. Damn it. Okay, we do final plan. Pay for this bit. What? No, this bit, yes. And this, wherever we left it off, there it is. We shall continue here. God damn it, it never ends. No. And this is quite a thing that we now have to get through and around and such. We could try another one here. No, we cannot have it there because it overlaps with the existing construction. It is too close to the pylon, is what it is. What about this? That okay? Now I only need to get out of here too. And then also get out of whatever it is this gets us into, which may not be insignificant. We shall see. Yes, over here there is a lot of stuff. We shall simply go over it if we can. I think the frame rate through there will be about 1, whatever you run it on. Because apparently these things, the support for these heating pipes, they are supposedly a resource thief. Still, I don't think it matters. That's not my problem, at least. No, that seems to be a GPU problem. And but you have a look what it's up to. Why not? I'm paid for this stuff now, after all. If it would engage, yes, there we go. Yes, it doesn't seem to be that GPU intensive. This is rather fine. In fact, we got the best FPS when we were right in here. Yes. Actually, we do. More or less amazing, yes, isn't it? Just. Oh, and we managed to push the VRAM usage up to 5.3 gigabytes. Impressive. Very good. What if we were to do something like, going... Say we went here. Does that do anything? Oh, I don't think it will fill it to a whole lot more than this. Place like this then. Yeah, as you see, the GPU is right there ready to do work. It's just not getting told quickly enough what to do to be a problem. Yes, I mean one could limit the sampling rate here, maybe. Yes, we're experimenting with this now. What the hell? One might learn something. What was it that you wanted? Yes, if we could get this, you know, to not update quite so quickly, to average it out a bit more. How does one do that? It's not possible. Either I don't understand this FPS monitor, or it is a bit limited, even though it seems very, very customizable at first glance, and it is. There's plenty of stuff to get on with here. Yes, you're looking for... No, but this is not going to help. You know, well, if you look at... No, system doesn't tell you anything neither. I would like the CPU usage averaged out a bit more. Yes, sort of, you know, like on a Unix system. The load average. Last minute, last 5 minutes, last 15 minutes. Very useful. What happens on you know, since we sort of have Linux in Windows nowadays, what if you just type W? Okay, so the load average is apparently 0.52 here. And it seems rather steady. It was 0.59 over the last 15 minutes average. Okay. I wonder how it gets to that number, because it supposedly translates that those system calls, those POSIX, Linux, Unix system calls, whatever they are. Yes, translates them through some sort of translation layer into Windows kernel system calls and returns some sort of value. That's my understanding of the Windows for Windows subsystem for Linux, or what it's called. Yes, I think that Linux will one day replace the kernel in Microsoft Windows, and we won't even know. Well, we will know if we want to know, but it will just happen. Anywho, this is not really getting us anywhere, is it? No, because it's not. Now it seems to have. It didn't get us anywhere at all. This is all nice and good, but you know what's... I think we'll get rid of this now. Thank you very much. There we go. Yes, if we don't pretend, if you pretend we don't know how bad it is, maybe it isn't that bad. 50 doctors, that's a bit much. That's about just right. Yes, how's the train coming? Has the train come? We could check in here because it should have gone to this place. There it is. There's even brought covered wagons. Yes, the point was to keep this around. And now I don't know in which order we'll get these, but we'll see. Should we use these for meat transportation? There's still the problem that we cannot really deliver meat to places. How do you get that in? Say, culture capital are vegetarians. The chemists are all, and yes, they're already getting it. This place could easily be added. Because they have one of those. And these people are already having it. If we should add it anywhere, it should be here. Where the railroad is not complex at all. No, it is very straightforward and simple here. Yes, and there is nothing, there is almost no infrastructure in the way neither. Here, really? Yes, really. Do we have anything that could help here? Something small? Something small, cargo station, rail cargo station, even one track cargo station. That is very small. And it will hook up a few freezers. Yes, it will. This is very much excellent if this will work. Yes, if it works according to what I would think it would do from what it looks like here, then it will be most excellent. We shall see what happens. First of all, that's how we hook you up to the world. Or to the rail world, that is. And out here, I don't think that we bother with quite so fancy lit streets and things. They are enough that they have paved. It's enough that they are paved here, yes. No, although that's completely wrong, because that's not what you want to do at all. Here we want to keep 2 freezers. If we could get that in from meat storage. Yes. Yes, one there maybe. But the thing is, I would like both meat storages to. Yes. We're getting rid of this. I would like both meat storages to, go to a one and the same road cargo station, if possible. If it isn't possible, then it isn't possible. But we should make one more attempt at this. That would mean placing it like this or something. Yes, it could actually work. If we try that, and then see if we can get the most important bit to work. Yes, we can. Then we try again here with the freezers and things. And hopefully then we'll be able to get the freezers in on this side and the road cargo station on the other side. I mean, pretty much something like this. Yes, exactly like this. Pretty much. Road cargo station. It is very large. There it is. No. A proper road. Thank you very much. And oh crap, this place is right. Now we already have level crossings abound here. Yes, but this is a place where they queue a lot. Like seriously a lot. This is not the place where they queue a lot. Oh. It may also be a place where no, it's cooperated. And a construction train has already found its way here. Very good. Yes, and of course all meat trains will be, you know, low. Yes. It will only be the locomotive and the one wagon. That's it. That's all it'll be. You could do that one more time, maybe. I mean, this will be some meat storage here for Katzinchad. How is the current meat storage? Not that great. No. This will be an upgrade. I think one could safely say. Yes, you're done. Very good. And we shall just put a simple semaphore in there. Yes, and of course one of those will catch fire when the train is in there unloading, and the train will be set to wait until unloaded, of course. Of course it will. So it will always be blocked. God damn it. Yes, a train like that should certainly be set to wait until unloaded. Well, what do we do about this then? I don't know, because you don't have any bridges here. The closest bridge is over there. There is no. No, I suppose it's burning down then. Yeah, it might. You know, every now and then you just have to stop and appreciate a bit. Such as a thing like this, even though it is a bit of a slideshow. There, over there on the other side of the lake, there's a train going by. 2 trains even. And there are power lines. I mean, there's no wonder there's a slideshow. Yes, when will you abandon this world? I don't know. But, I mean, there hasn't been a major release for a long time now. It's been quite some time since this was, released, and that was when I started this world, basically. Since then, yes, there have been one slight branch. Yes. But, the next thing is might be both flight and tourism. It's one or both. Right. And airplanes would be quite nice. They might not work as I think they should. Or I would expect them to. Probably not. Maybe we can't even have domestic flights. Maybe we can only have tourists coming in. Well, they can come and look at Ringhals here, for example. Yes. And the embassy. They are working hard at the embassy. That's good. 88,000 people. Very nice. You're done. The house here is finished. Now, what's the verdict? Can you... Yes, you aren't very grumpy, so I suppose you can walk to the stop. Yes, 241 meters. That's completely reasonable. And we could even get something in here to ruin your view. Think that, wow, that's lovely. Lucky us. Those poor people, they get to see this awful place. But no, I don't know if we should build anything, what that should be. Should we try to... No, it wasn't. It was somewhere that we did. Wasn't it somewhere I put some stock housing? No. No, that wasn't here. Okay. Oh, here it is. One building. Then it would stand to reason to have a few on this side of town as well. Yes. Residential buildings. Oh yeah, and you have a bit of street there that you're not even finished with. Okay, I'm going to upset you even more, maybe. Yes, and I am going to pay for all those fiddler bits, because they will never ever get done with them. There we go. Or maybe they will have to build it themselves, I don't know. But it will take forever. Yeah, so what? We can put in the footpath first, and they can use that to build. And bring in all the materials. Yes, that's not going to cause any problem at all. Yes, walking quite close to the railroad here. Be careful and look out for the trains and such. There are many footpaths to one of these buildings. And if you want to do all of them, then there is quite a lot of these that you have to do. that isn't really, that's only for show. Because people do not walk between residential buildings, which is the only thing that can be used for. I don't think that they're very social. They never walk, to another residential building than the one they live in. So should we cause chaos by no, we're paying for this and causing chaos on the roads instead. I think it's chaos enough. Yes, I think so too. Yes, there we go. Okay, so there's plenty more things to build here now, housing and such. That's interesting. This is... Let's see, when a train arrives, can it bring everyone? What happens? Passengers are the least prioritized. Well, in this case, the passengers are actually going to get food at the only place to get food. Maybe we should be making or building a few more of these trains. Could we have more? Yes, we could. I mean, at least have as many as we do have stations, could we not? We don't see any trains waiting in between stations. No. We don't. No, we could have more. We have the shunter there for it, but that's for a much later date. If that's what we're going to do. For now, yes, you can finish this one, and then we'll be quite done with you. With this run of those things, and instead we'll do what was it now that you wanted to? Yes, train sets, the same kind. Yes. No, we're gonna try this color. And if you could do this one more time, as it's getting a bit complex this, but maybe, just maybe, it could also crash the game. Maybe I should just count my lucky things here in the sky, that we have gotten this much in. Yes, I think so. We take this. There we go. All of these are now not brand new, I would hope. No, you don't have a value as such. So you should not be brand new anymore. We're going to the train depots. Here. Yeah, we were all supposed to be bringing these along. Board ride. There, covered wagons. Yes. See if we can remember to keep it around this time. Probably not. Right, that is the long rail depot thing there. Now, these are the locomotives that I intend to use for distributing meat on the railroad. One of those and one of those, yes. Will this trigger you to go for refuel, you think? Not so far. No, you're going to depot, so then you are immune to refueling algorithms. Yes, very good. There you go. You go there, and then you go there. No. Well, yes, okay, yes, it's completely fine. I messed up a bit, or I forgot. Eventually, you're going. You know. Well, since these are here, yes, I suppose you are going there. Eventually. Now you're going for refuel. Okay. Yes, these will also be meat pullers. We can put them in here, maybe. At least try. Put them in there. See what happens. Have you finished with the refueling bit yet? No. But there you are. Yes, you have finished. You're on your way back. Very good. No, you actually don't even need to go in there, do you? Now we have a bit, some odds and ends. Well, this is also an odd end, is it not? Yes, it would be. Let's get rid of the boxcar in there first, and then move you over to the other depot. There you go, but we'll bring this one along. Where is it? There is this. This is a sprint. That's quite sprint. It is what it is. We should maybe keep it down a bit. Okay, that's all great. There should be one more locomotive in here, didn't I send? No, I'm not sure. I thought I did. I may be wrong. And there will be quite some time before we can implement meat delivery to all these places. No, one we can implement immediately, and we're going to. Which is then from out here somewhere. From about here. There, load. 100% of meat. Should not need specify. It is not necessary to specify, I should say, but we do it anyway. You go down here. And you unload there. You should also be waiting until unloaded, really. Problem is that yes, this is a bit of a problem now. Because the amount of meat in here cannot be limited. Oh, it will suck up 2,500 tons. This place. And they don't have any meat at the moment. Do you eat meat? Yes, you do. How do you get your meat? You have a truck here. Okay. Okay, you go all the way from there. See. You don't need to be doing that anymore. You will be able to get your meat from... I can only... Yes, here we go. You will be able to get your meat from here. I will have to click that again. Yes. There, you can load. And eventually there should be meat available here too. Eventually, pretty soon. We have a nuclear fuel, apparently. Yeah, that's good. Could it be this one? Yes. Are you launched? Oh, oops. You could go home again, maybe. Just for the moment. And now it's going to say, please wait until train fully enter depot. Isn't it? No? Okay. $2,000 tons of food and 860. What are you doing now? Fuel. You looked for. Where will you go for fuel? I think you'll go. Okay, you went left. Ah, yes, of course. You will use this place. Right, you will take a left, not here, of course, but at the actual yes, at the next, you will take a left. Indeed. Yes, you know what? I think I zoned. Yes, zoned out for a bit there. We have gotten one meat train rolling. This thing is finished. There's one. Now these. Yes, there's lots of these to do, and I think that we're going to do all of them like this. If they will comply to it. That's quite steep. And this is quite ridiculous. Okay, we'll skip that one. Really, what I think is slightly implied when you don't connect up one of these here is that some flats, at least in these buildings or some buildings, cannot be really accessed neither to nor from. Although, well, I'm not saying that the game doesn't think of it that way. It doesn't work like that, of course. But still, it would. It would be very annoying. It's a good thing it doesn't. Pay for all that, and these two. They, however, will only get a little cheaper thing here. Where's the next stop, by the way? That's all the way over there. That's way too far away. Okay, fine. We keep it a bit simple then. Like so. Many heat pipes, yes. What you need. Now, this is good. This is going to get a whole lot of workers off the trains. Because they will go to work at all these construction sites. They should get, like, everyone off, shouldn't it? No, except that at that particular bus stop, or train platform. Ugh, what did I do now? Not what I wanted to do at all. We need to do it correctly. Enter lines, yes, a list of trains for passengers. I only have 2. I now have 3. This was going counterclockwise. Yes, it's the one. Yes, the other one is moving. So I'm pretty sure it's this one. Okay, counterclockwise. There you go. That's very good. At this place. You should not be only on. You should not be limiting here 100%. Okay. Yes, the interface is completely predictable all the time. Oh, yes. There we go. Now we'll see what happens here when trains start arriving, or when the next train arrives. I don't know how this applies. Yes, your next stop is there, and you have the new orders. Great. You have 702 workers on board. Alright then. Let's see how many workplaces there are available here. There should be quite a few. Yes, we might even be able to tell which ones they can walk to and not. You're still unloading. Yes, can they even walk to they can walk to the furthest one. Very good. Okay, so that's 720 workers now gathered around here. There are absolutely no materials. So far, but it's coming. This place is apparently one place is coming to. Gravel. We need concrete too. Oh yes. Now wait. I should probably have done this. There comes a concrete truck. Has there been a gravel truck here? Yes, there has. Construction is running without issues. These are expensive. 2,000 workdays almost. But damn it, that's a lot. These are really expensive. Okay, I suppose that offsets the heating. You know, I wouldn't call it cheating, but the heating thing. It does cheat on the heat. Since they don't get cold. Yes, those will be built at a pretty good tempo, I think, if this goes on. I was going to do this general CO cooperate, most definitely. Okay, and I'll see you in a bit. No, wait a minute. Going to have to do one of these two so that things are nice and synchronized. There we go. Now we'll see. I'll see you in a bit.